What's up, guys? I'm gonna make another video today. I'm backing out. I'm basically just gonna run to my dad's house, make a few decals for some people, and maybe hopefully get some hurricane damage in this video, because we've been through a very bad hurricane here in Panama City. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna make that drive, and I'll see y'all there. Peace. Alright, so I'm driving to my dad's, and I mentioned I'd show hurricane damage and stuff in this video, so I'm gonna just go ahead, and this is coming up. Basically a bunch of trees went down during this hurricane, so they have like stations, I guess you could say, and here's one right here off to the right side of the road. If you can see all of those trees and those piles and stuff. Well, all of that is basically where they take all of the trees. It's probably too close. Where they take all of the trees and they grind them up, and then they send them off to the power plant, basically. But just thought that'd be something cool to show y'all, to show like it was actually pretty bad here, like between all the damage. But there's a building without a roof. But yeah, I'm gonna keep driving, try not to crash, and yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so just left my dad's. Very fast very fast time elapse or whatever. I just left my dad's. We finished hooking up some of the stuff for the control arms tomorrow, and yeah, the decals I'll have to make tomorrow. But now we are showing hurricane damage. Let's see. This is right outside my dad's neighborhood. Talk about an oversized load coming down the road here. Dear Lord. Moving the whole shed down the road. Jeez. But anyways, that's some of it. Those are just the worst, because those aren't being repaired. They're just gonna be demolished. I'm driving, so it's kind of hard to vlog and drive at the same time. Somebody's turn. Alright. Sweet. That's kind of some of how bad. That's not the worst, which is very sad. But, those were right outside my dad's neighborhood. They basically were like billboards in the wind, because of the way the direction that the wind blew. Basically the wind never blows that direction here. Like it always comes from the ocean type thing, but it was opposite this time. The wind was blowing towards the ocean, not from the ocean, which caught a lot of those buildings like billboards. And like here is a apartment complex near my dad's house. As you can see, it is not good at all. Now, you can only imagine how many people lived in this that apartment complex, and are now homeless, essentially, and have nowhere to live. That's pretty bad. That's upsetting. It's pretty sad. I'll go ahead and drive out of my way to show y'all some of the damage that's been done. This is, and I'll remind you, this is like months later. Like it's been like 4 months. So this damage is pretty bad. And the houses that I'll show you are just gonna be demolished, because if they're not fixed now, they're not gonna get fixed. And there's still a lot of restaurants that are closed and out of business now because of this. But I'm gonna go ahead and drive to this next neighborhood and show y'all this neighborhood, and then I'll do some more talking about it. See you in a minute. Alright, about 10 minutes into the drive. We're stopping through just a nice little neighborhood that is somewhat near where I live. That was I'll put it this way, this wasn't even, I'll talk about this more, like talk about the hurricane more, like after this, because I have to drive all the way out. I have to drive like a 20-minute drive to my mom's house. But this neighborhood wasn't really in the direct path of the storm, which is what's crazy. You're probably seeing in the background, like none of these houses right here are like really affected. Every house with a roof has a new roof. No house had any type of like roof that was okay during this storm. Like everybody had to fix something on their house. Everybody, even if it was like a little square of shingles, still, like everybody had to fix something. It's actually pretty sad. I should have started this video a little later, but everybody's house looked like that, with a big blue tarp on the roof, and you could stand on the roof, and because there's no more trees in where I live anymore, you could see pretty much everything, sadly, and see that like every single house had a tarp on the roof. The place that I'm driving through now is actually a golf course, and it's all jacked up and trees are all over the golf course. It's pretty ugly. I need a mount. I don't have a mount. I'm holding this in my hand, so it's probably pretty rough. There's no... Okay, here we go. That's pretty much what our whole town looks like. There's a house. It's missing some. It's all like debris and trash, and it's just ugly. All of these look pretty good. They've fixed them up pretty good. Let's check out some of this damage. There's a house without anything. There's all the really hard damage is like up ahead. Holy crap. This video is going to be so shaky and so bad. Oh, there you go. That house right there. Look at that. Whole wall of the garage caved in. The garage fell in on top. And we're stuck behind someone else. Oh, there you go. That's pretty bad. And it's sad to say that that is not the worst, which sucks to say. Let's see. Now we're talking. Now we're on a road, a back road that is like, I'm probably gonna run into my stepdad's little company out here. Probably gonna. This is a road that like the houses are on the water. Still, they're not close to the eye of the storm, and like they're still like not directly in the wind. Well, yeah, never mind, because the wind blows the opposite direction. They are in the wind, but completely demolished houses here. Completely took them down. That's pretty sad to see. And you gotta think, while you're seeing all of this, it's like they're homeless. Like, that's probably the weirdest part about seeing all this, is that like all the apartment complexes here that got cleaned out and they have to like be rebuilt or re-roofed or something, all of those people are homeless. Every last one of them. They don't. And homeless by like school terms, what they tell us is like not a steady place to live. So like if you're not at your own house, like, you know what I mean, if you're living with family, then they count it as homeless. So it's like, it's weird. But let's see, here we go, coming up on a hill. There's bad. That's real bad. Okay, that one's missing part of the roof. That one right there. That's half of a house, if you can't tell. It's bad. Like, it's not pretty at all here. And keep in mind, this is like 4 or 5 months later. It's pretty bad. Alright, see. Demolishing a house. That house, the whole back side. I'm not gonna walk around houses because that's a big no-no, like, around here. Which I can talk more about on the way back. But that whole house, the back side, was completely taken out. It's just sad to see, like, houses like this. There's another house, all blue tarped up. I don't know how this video is gonna be. If you can't see it, if you can't see the damage, you're probably not going to see the video. It's just probably not going to be uploaded. It's probably going to be like a 10-minute video, but it's going to be a cool video. I think y'all will like to see like this type of stuff. Not that it's good, just like, you know, just informational, I guess. Because no one talked about it, no one really heard about it. So it's kind of like some of y'all probably won't even know that this happened to this area, but it's pretty bad. I'm leaving the neighborhood now. I'm probably, it's rush hour traffic, so I'm gonna just get on the main highway, and there's nothing really else to show y'all. It's just a bunch of trees and stuff. So I'll talk to y'all when I'm on the highway. Peace. Now I decided to just make a collage and talk about things with y'all. So I'm gonna just show some pictures and talk about the pictures and show y'all the damage. This was a video that my girlfriend's dad sent. My girlfriend evacuated, but he did not, and he stayed, and this was a video of their back porch, backyard. It's pretty bad. Let's see what's next. This is Mexico Beach, a local area near us that was completely flooded and completely destroyed. Completely. Here's just a little video clip of some stuff blowing up. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty scary. I did not take this picture. My buddy Caleb sent me this. Just shows one of the houses in a local neighborhood here pretty banged up. And that would be my high school all tore to pieces. There's a local bank. There's the local mall. There should be a better picture of that. There you go. There's the local mall that was destroyed. And you pause there. That's before and after in Mexico Beach. There's a bowling alley, local bowling alley. And this was actually the first neighborhood we went to. Saw boats sideways. And there's the Walmart parking lot. It's full of nothing but power company. Everywhere. Literally everywhere was nothing but power company after power company after power company. And then, I don't know if I show it, but there was a bunch of sideways semis and stuff up here, but no, I didn't show it. Oh well. And this was in a local little bayou that everybody goes to and eats by and stuff. This was all the sailboats in this bayou are all pushed up. This is crazy. Right there into a big old pile. Here's the news crew. God. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And there's people on boats, so that's pretty scary to see. That would have been terrifying. This was like a day or two after the storm, so this was when everything was fresh. And this, I just thought this was cool. Just not your everyday thing that the military comes patrolling your neighborhood, but oh well, I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see what's next. And on a happier note, there's just a picture of the old truck from when I was sitting on the roof roofing, and there's just a happy little picture. Our community did a pretty good job at recovering and coming together to fix things and figure things out. It's still pretty bad here. Not really, but it's 5 months later, things still aren't fixed. But if you really have any other questions, just ask me or Google it. But just figured it'd be cool to inform everybody about the hurricane that happened here, since no one really knows. That's gonna be it for today's video. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.